So these are different types of zip ties. We have the black one, the two blue ones, the green, the red, and the white. All of them, except for the white, rely on a tongue and groove mechanism. So these are the grooves. They're also referred to as teeth. And right here is the tongue, which sometimes is called the pawl, P-A-W-L. So the way this works, when you insert one end into the pawl mechanism, you could hear the tongue is locking on the grooves, and then you can't open it. However, this has only one tongue. This has two tongues. This one has two staggered tongues, very interesting design. And this one has a tongue system inside this cavity, and it's all protected. Now the white one is a different system. The white one works where a set of blades inside lock on the string portion. So let's go back to the black one. So what's not so good about this one is security. It is very easy to defeat and reopen. All you have to do is insert a toothpick under the tongue, and you can slide it open very easily. I've done it before with a toothpick or with a knife. Now, this is an upgrade because it has two tongues instead of one. However, this also could be defeated. It could be defeated by placing one wedge here or a knife, and then one on the other side, and it could be opened. Okay, and it's opened. This other blue one has a similar mechanism in terms of tongue and groove, and when you insert it, it will lock. It is more difficult to defeat because the tongue is embedded deep inside this cavity. So it's not impossible, but you need to insert something very thin and long and strong to defeat it. And so far, if I try hard enough, I could defeat it, but I need a special tool. So I would consider this to be a step above in security. And that brings us to the green system. This green tie has a very interesting design where it has a staggered tongue. You have one tongue forward and one tongue embedded inside, and they're staggered. And while it's not impossible to defeat it, it is very, very difficult without causing damage to the plastic. Then we get to the red tie. The red tie, similar to the green one, to defeat it, you would have to damage the housing of the tie because the pawl mechanism is embedded inside, is not visible and not accessible unless you have special tools that would, very, very thin tools that would go in and release the tongue action. Which brings us to this mechanism here. And this one doesn't have any grooves, doesn't have any tongues. The zip part of it is actually very smooth. It goes inside the mechanism, and it locks by a mechanism where there are blades, normally 4 of them, that actually are angled in a way to dig into the plastic when you try to pull it back out. So this, in my opinion, is the most difficult to defeat.